up, people? How you doing? This is Mun.
I'm Ray.
And we are here once again.
Chilling.
Welcome to the Mun Ray YouTube channel. Before we get
out.
started, please like and subscribe.
And don't forget to engage with us in the comments. I'm going to start over. Don't forget to engage with us in the comments and share.
Yes, please. We'd love to get down and talk with you. Just leave. Okay, pretty much today we're going to talk about the Quavo and Saweetie.
Saweetie.
I mean, what the hell, Sweetie?
Yeah,
Lord,
I leave it where it is.
Anyhow, I mean, I saw this came across on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. And everywhere else in the world.
And I know you're going to sit here and say, well, damn, that shit's old. I know it's old, but it's definitely a topic that needs to be discussed. It's still physical abuse, however you look at it.
It's an old situation, gossip-wise.
Yeah.
But it's a relevant situation because it happens everywhere.
Yeah, you know. So I watched the video and I saw, you know, she tried to grab for his case, and I think it's a Call of Duty video game. And the shit came in an orange box. Like, it was like some computer codes.
Right.
I mean, I was like, video games are that important now?
Right.
But anyway, she tried to take the box from him. He grabbed her arm and slung her back inside the elevator. And all of a sudden, they fought for the case, and he pushed her up against the wall, and boom, there it is. Now, wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. She's wrong trying to take the case. He's wrong for grabbing her, bringing her back. I mean, you're both wrong on both parts. I mean, seriously.
And don't forget.
Yeah.
We only seen what they want us to see.
Yeah, trust me. There's more video footage.
Yeah.
Just that that's what they paid for.
Right.
But pretty much, when it comes to physical abuse in a relationship, no one should be touching nobody.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. That's just.
And I'm just that's being honest, and that's being true. No one should be putting their hands on no one. Really. Because you can't think for 1 second that that's the way to handle your problems.
And if that is the way,
you don't need to be with nobody.
Yeah.
You need to be by yourself.
Yeah.
If you can't learn how to talk or disagree with someone without getting physical, then you need to be by yourself.
Yeah.
Really. Because I don't believe a woman can hit a man and he can't hit her back. I don't believe in that. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Just because you're a woman and you feel as though that you're the weaker sex in this instance. Because I know y'all say, oh my God, he gonna come out of the office and say women's weaker than men. Oh nah, women can do anything a man can do. Okay, I didn't say none of that shit, so that's for all y'all so-called feminists, and I got something to talk about y'all on that shit. That's later. But anyway, just because you're a woman, don't put your damn hands on me, and I'm not gonna put my hands on you because I'm a man. And that's just real. Yeah. You don't need to keep your hands to your goddamn self. We can disagree without being physical.
And every man was not raised or, being taught never hit a female back.
And that's some real shit. No. Because I'm telling you, you don't do that.
Right.
Honestly.
And please understand, we're not saying that anyone was justified anywhere. We're just speaking.
No,
yeah, I know. We're just speaking in general.
No, in general, don't put your hands on nobody. That's it. If that's what you need to do to settle your differences or settle whatever you don't need to be with that person.
Yeah.
That's man on woman, woman on woman, man on man. It makes no difference. Keep your damn hands to yourself.
That's about it.
Done. That's it. If you cannot talk it out, like my lady said, walk it out. Done.
It's really, and I know it's easy. It's probably easier said than done. But you just gotta figure out what's more important.
I'm not gonna say that either.
What's that?
Because honestly, you and I have had disagreements.
Yeah.
And not one time did I want to raise my fist to you.
Right.
Yeah, I know it, but you come out. I know it's that the viewers. Oh my God, he gonna come out and say he gonna say the right thing on camera. Of course, I don't hit my wife.
I don't hit my husband.
And I've been mad. Yes, I have.
It's really,
it's never crossed my mind.
We communicate too much.
Yes.
To get frustrated to where we want to put our hands on each other.
Yeah.
Unless it's lovingly,
That's it.
But I don't know. And no, it's not the same with everybody. We get that. We understand that.
I don't. Look, you a man, and you get so upset with your woman, time to make some changes.
Yeah.
The problem is you don't want to see the signs. You don't want to recognize the signs. They're there, and they've always been there. Mm-hmm. The problem is you don't want to sit here and you don't want to listen to them. Because the signs are right in your face.
All up in there.
And you doing like this.
Okay.
I don't see that.
I don't see nothing.
Or you hear this. I can work with it. Mm-hmm. And then you got some females that some women want to push that man to become that angry and ready to put his hands on his woman. Oh, he loved me. You see that girl? He's about to choke me out. Oh my God, I'm in love. I'm about to marry him. What?
It sounds crazy, but there are men and women out there who actually feel that way.
Yes. Don't know her name, but if she was on Oprah Winfrey doing the domestic violence week or something of that nature, she told Oprah that her man told her that, girl, if you leave me, I would kill you. She told Oprah that turned her on. And she was surprised that when she left, he tried to kill her.
I mean,
it was so bad that the dude killed her mother, trying to get to her. They were in the home. They broke up. He became very enraged. He did not want to hear it. He came to the home. He shot the mother and shot the girl in her face. She said the girl lived, but her father has yet to speak to her at that point in time. Now, I don't know how many years back this was, but the father then told her, leave that man alone.
Somebody getting jacked up. That's real.
So the father, I'm going to say to you, you done took away my wife. I blame her. He said, I blame you, the daughter, because you saw the signs. I told you about them. Your mother told you about them, but you stayed.
Kept going. Yeah, you stayed and
you told Oprah that it turned you on because the dude said, if you leave me, I'm going to kill you. He shot her in the face. She said that she would have died had the EMTs not been able to get her teeth that was shot in her esophagus to block her airway. They had to get her teeth out of her throat. That's love, y'all. Really? But, and I was going to say, oh my God, you trying to say it's her fault? Yes, it is. You know why? Because she stayed. He wasn't crazy trust me, he showed crazy the whole entire time, but you just chose not to see it.
Okay, well, wait a minute. How do you blame someone if they're afraid? We don't know the whole story, and that's obvious. But how do we know that she wasn't afraid
to leave?
To leave.
Okay.
Regardless of her saying that turned her on, or
that
whatever,
right there, Tim, right there, you ain't afraid. You said it turned me on.
Right, but how do we know that that's not something she was coached to say? You know what I mean? Because if he had that hold over her,
okay,
he's definitely going to coach her to say things.
To say, if you leave me, it turned her on. That he would kill her.
He was crazy enough to do it.
No, come on, I'm sorry.
Then he would be crazy enough to coach her to say something like that. You don't think so?
No, I don't see that. This is like, okay, Robin Givens and Mike Tyson. We're going way back now. Now watch this. Mike Tyson, heavyweight champion of the world. Okay? Robin Givens weighing about $130, maybe 30.
Mediocre at best.
You're going to tell me sitting on Barbara Walters, Robin Givens sitting beside her so-called abuser is going to call him a monster. Really? I'm going to sit next to a man I got to go home to that's already beaten me, and I'm going to call him a monster on national TV?
Well, yeah, because she probably figured that since she put it out there, that was a sense of protection or safety. She may have felt that way.
You got to go home with me, woman.
I understand that.
Come on, man.
I understand that. But the thing is, if I'm going to say that, knowing that I have to go home with you, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, now I got you. Now you're in a catch-22. Because now that I said it and people have heard it, if something happens, they're going to come for you. And they're going to know. It's going to be like I knew she was right. Kind of like an I told you so thing.
Okay.
Now you're playing with your life with that. I get what you're saying.
I'm going to say this. Okay. I haven't heard any situations of Mike Tyson putting his hands on Robin Givens at any given time before their interview.
Oh,
what I heard was that Robin Givens' mother and her ran through that Bama's wallet like it was, like he said, they ran through my wallet like a bunch of banshees.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Now, that I remember.
That I believe.
Yeah, and I definitely believe it.
Yeah.
But my thing is, once again, you know the signs. They always show the signs. Hell, I knew the signs when I wasn't supposed to be with a certain female. Yeah, you want to know what one sign was? Okay, when I tell you I'm good night, and your ass stay parked in front of my house for 45 minutes, we ain't supposed to be together. We ain't together no more.
Speaking of.